There is no pay to win in Stick War Saga. According to the developers, saying it's pay for power might make sense if the best generals were always locked. It's random and equal over time. Now, they may have a point if every general was a PNG of King Zarek, but when a hero system like this usually gets implemented, players just buy the one or two best ones and not use the rest. And then there would also be issues with changing the generals because people paid for those units. Never fear, because the developers say it could have got a whole lot worse. Let's not forget, the generals are one card, and all the cards in the game are unlocked. Now, this is a reference to when they locked every single card behind progression to try and create a reason for people to need to play the game more than the few minutes they hopped on every day, I guess. At the root of it, the developers are stuck in a pickle because they say that people equally complain about the ads. And servers to host multiplayer cost money as well. Now, when this announcement came out, a lot of people were frustrated. So much so that they had to acknowledge it in an updated post. Does this excuse pass the smell test? I'll let you be the judge. We know some of you are frustrated by the new general rotation. This system helps us improve balance and gives us ways to keep adding more generals over time. With all the new content and improvements we have planned, we think it will more than make up for this small change. At this point, there's a lot of customization available, and not a lot of people spend money on it. Hence, this change to paying for something more gameplay centric. But why aren't people spending money on the drip? In order to expect players to want to pay you money, the game has to feel so good to play that it invokes this feeling within the player that they are choosing that they want to spend money on the game. You can think of it like a tip at a restaurant. Free-to-play players have no obligation to spend money on a game that they don't think is worth said money. I would wager a similar reaction would have happened if this thing costed $2 instead of $5. It's more about the principle of the state of the game and how much people are willing to take. For a lot of these players, they're already doing the game a favor by playing it at all. They thought it would be in a much different place, probably months ago. So then hitting them with a $5 price tag right after to do what they did before this whole ordeal is a bold strategy, to say the least.
Show's over, cheapskate!
Without reading the room, developers sometimes make really tone-deaf decisions, and this may have been one. Big money is being spent to develop all these cutscenes and other stuff that don't directly improve how fun the game is to play. And for that, you must pay $5 for King Zarek. Thank you guys for watching.